Hello and welcome. In previous video tutorial, we have learned that how we can write the simple algorithm and how we can draw a flowchart for that algorithm. In today's session, we are going to cover decision-making structure. As in case of programming, it is not always that we have sequence of events which we have to follow and just by that we got the output. In some of the cases we need to make decisions that according to condition we have to decide that which way to go. So in this lecture we are going to learn about decision making structures. Now decision making structure require that the programmer specify one or more conditions to be evaluated or tested by the program along with a statement or statements to be executed if the condition is determined to be true, or the other option is if other statements to be executed if the condition is determined as false. So basically we are here talking about that we can make decision whenever we have two choices. Okay, so we can follow one choice when the condition is true and the other when the condition is false. Let us look at the general form of typical decision making structure which can be utilized in representing the algorithm or in flowchart. As you can see in the diagram here, that in case of decision making we will be checking the condition first, and based on the condition, if the condition is true, then some conditional code will be executed, and if the condition is false, then we will be following some other condition, or we do not go for any kind of code execution. Here you can imagine that this is the stopping criteria of my algorithm, and always remember that this diamond symbol is used for decision making in case of flowcharts. Okay, so basically if I say that suppose for going to your house at a particular road, you have some turns and you have to take any one of the turn, either a left turn or a right turn. So you have to make a decision over there that in which direction you want to go, whether your home is at the right side or at the left side. Again, the decision making will change depending on whether you are going to your home or you are returning from your home and going somewhere else, right? So let us see one example in which we are going to write one algorithm with decision making, and then we will have one flow chart using decision making symbol. So suppose if it is said that you find out the smallest between two numbers, or if suppose given the two kids' age, you need to find out that which one is younger. Okay, so we have two boys. Okay, let's draw a line diagram. One is having, let's say, age 6, another is having age 4. Now, because you are a human, you can easily interpret, because the 6 is a bigger number for age in comparison to 4, this kid is elder. So if we wish to say which one is younger, we can always give the answer that the right side person is younger. Same can be done with the numbers, with the directions. This is a decision making again, and the decision making is that whose age is lesser. Okay, so let's try to write an algorithm in which we need to find out the smallest number, because here the age is given with the numbers. So as we have already done this exercise, for now I am going to write algo in short for algorithm. So anytime if we use algo, that means we are talking here about the algorithm part. As you know, the step 1 will be start, then step 2 will be input, and here we are talking about input to numbers like n1 and n2, and these numbers are representing the age. And then we have step 3, which is now we have to make a decision. So always remember, the decision making part is a part of processing. As we have discussed earlier in algorithm, we have starting criteria, stopping criteria, we have set of inputs, and at the last the algorithm should present the output, and in between there is some processing part where we write our actual logic. So this area starting from step 3 is our logical part or processing part. So here we have to make a decision. The decision will be made on the basis of that whose age is lesser. So we decide this one is younger person or a kid. So if n1 is less than n2, I'm sure everyone have done that in mathematics, less than, greater than in class 1 or 2, then so our conditions will be, in step we will be checking if n1 is less than n2, then print smallest is n1, right? Else if this is not true, then what will be true? True will be that n2 is less than n1. So we will be printing print smallest is n2, right? Let me drag the page. So, and then we have this end if. This is the part of decision that if the first condition is true, do this, otherwise do this, and we are going to end here if situations. Why I am writing and if here? Because there can be multiple elses, which is known as nested if else. We will be learning that in programming exercises a lot more. Now moving towards step 4, that is our stopping criteria. Okay, now I'm trying to do the flow chart part for you as an example, that how we'll be going with flow chart. Again we have start, then we will be, and please mind the symbols. Parallelogram is for input, and input will be n1 and n2. Okay, and you can also write this step in two forms, like input n1 and then input n2 followed by, I have just made it short. And now we have more focus here about the decision making part. Remember that for decision making we will be using a diamond symbol, and we have to check what if n1 is less than n2. Okay, and then we have a no situation and a yes situation depending on condition to be true or not. If yes, then print N1. If this is, then print N2. Okay, and all together, if you attach it, my drawing is not good, if you attach it, then at last you need to stop. So in this case, either of this side will be executed. Either N2 will be printed or N1 will be printed, or out of the two kids, any one of them will be younger according to the given age, either person number 1 or person number 2. So I hope you understood decision making, and in decision making we'll be doing some more example set, but always remember that in a programming environment, a programmer needs to make decision in their logic to write the program better. Thank you for watching. We'll have some more discussions in next videos.